welders, assemblers, and other manufacturing positions. Work for a global leader in manufacturing and advance your career. For over 100 years, Kelvion has built quality products for industrial clients. Join a team that appreciates your skill. Apply now at kelviontulsa.com. Kelvion, experts in heat exchange.
What if my type 2 diabetes takes over?
What if all I do isn't enough? Or what if I can do diabetes differently?
Now you can with once weekly Mounjaro. Mounjaro helps your body regulate blood sugar. And Mounjaro can help decrease how much food you eat. 3 out of 4 people reached an A1C of less than 7%. Plus, people taking Mounjaro lost up to 25 pounds. Mounjaro is not for people with type 1 diabetes or children. Don't take Mounjaro if you're allergic to it. You or your family have medullary thyroid cancer or multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2. Stop Mounjaro and call your doctor right away if you have an allergic reaction, a lump or swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, vision changes, or diabetic retinopathy. Serious side effects may include pancreatitis and gallbladder problems. Taking Mounjaro with sulfonylurea or insulin raises low blood sugar risk. Tell your doctor if you're nursing, pregnant, or plan to be. Side effects include nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea, which can cause dehydration and may worsen kidney problems.
I can do diabetes differently with Mounjaro.
Ask your doctor about once weekly Mounjaro.
Welcome to CC. Step right this way to my incredible all-you-can-gobble buffet. A wondrous world of extraordinary creations like mac and cheese pizza and a cinnamon roll station. What? Pasta and salad dessert. Oh, my lordy. Games for the kiddos and dudes in their 40s. What will we do next? You can bet it's stupendous. Bring your stretchy pants to CC's where the pizza abilities are endless. When pizzas collide, deep dish and stuffed crust combine. Introducing the Deep Cheese.
I got a strike.
Hey, Dick.
Thank you so much for letting me fish here.
While you're working towards getting back home where you belong, there are fun activities with fun people to make your stay here an enjoyable one. Take your virtual tour now at franciscanvilla.com.
Sunshine Furniture has all of the name brands you love in stock now. 2 football fields of selection to choose from. Great delivery options and easy financing, too. We love low prices. Only at
Sunshine Furniture.
At 5 o'clock here on 6 in the morning, the confusion from last week's state of emergency declaration is being cleared up now that the governor and lieutenant governor are back in Oklahoma. We'll have the latest.
It is another hot one today in AAA, reminding parents how fast a car can heat up if it's turned off, how you and your children can stay safe if the car dies in the heat.
A local nonprofit helping kids improve their engagement in reading, academic and critical thinking skills, how they're encouraging kids to overcome the summertime reading slump.
Oklahoma's own News on 6 starts now.
Welcome to 6 in the morning, 5 a.m. on this Monday. We appreciate you waking up early with us. I'm Dave Davis.
I'm Leanne Taylor.
I'm Alan Crone. A lot more folks able to watch this morning, you know.
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
I know a lot of you. It was a rough week last week.
It was. There's still some power outages. We get into all that through the morning hours, but it's a lot better now. We do have a few showers and storms that bubbled up overnight across extreme southeastern Oklahoma, where we had a severe thunderstorm watch just up until about 20 minutes ago. A minor break in the humidity today. If you were out yesterday, early in the morning, it was totally different by the afternoon. That was the front that moved through the area. Triple digits will return this week. We're going to have some scorching summer-like weather for the second half of the week. And just when it kind of looks like the pattern is going to lock in, it changes again as we get into the weekend. So we did have a severe thunderstorm watch, southern Oklahoma. Those storms now moving through the McCurtain County area out of our immediate area of concern. So 80s through the 10 o'clock area. This is Tulsa, 89 at noon. 3 to 4 o'clock today, we're at 93 at 3. The 4 o'clock reading at 94. That'll be the high of the day. We're going to be into the 80s for evening activities. The humidity is not going to trigger a heat advisory today. That will change pretty quickly. So highs in your hometown, mostly lower, and 1 or 2 mid-90s. We'll take a look at when those triple digits arrive in our next update.
Alan, thank you. At 5:01, as we take a look at our traffic, things moving along smoothly. Just a few minor slowdowns on the Broken Arrow Expressway, and that's just folks running across the construction zones, we think. So it should be just fine as we move on to those drive times. We don't see any anticipate any changes here. So BA to downtown from Lynn Lane, 14 minutes. Tulsa Hills to downtown, 8. Sand Springs to downtown, 7. We're learning more about the confusion at the state capitol that led to Senate Leader Greg Treat signing a state emergency declaration.
Governor Stitt was at the Paris Air Show in France when the storms ripped through Tulsa and northeastern Oklahoma. The power would have fallen on the Lieutenant Governor, Matt Pinnell, but he was at a conference in Georgia. Senate Pro Tem Greg Treat signed the declaration last Tuesday when he found out he was acting governor less than an hour before. Century-old language in the Constitution apparently caused confusion in the process.
These things are written in 1907 when there wasn't cell phones, there wasn't the communication there was today, and so the governor would go for a month journey to D.C. on horseback, and so they had to have somebody in the state.
Technology is a lot better than it was 100 years ago, but state leaders say it doesn't matter when the law of the land remains the same.
Tulsa Mayor G.T. Bynum says the response to last weekend's storm damage has changed from a repair mission to a humanitarian mission. If you need help, there are resources listed at cityoftulsa.org/weather. You can also use that website if you want to volunteer to help.
All of those volunteer activities are being coordinated through Tulsa Area Emergency Management Agency, so you know that the work that you'll be volunteering for is the work that is most needed in this response.
PSO says repair crews who are here from out of state will continue working until the last customer in the Tulsa area has power once again. This is a look at the PSO outage map. It shows more than 300 customers without electricity. It has been more than a week since the storm with 100-mile-an-hour winds knocked out power to more than 200,000 customers. PSO says the remaining outages are in areas with the worst damage to its equipment or have other problems like difficult access. PSO says it understands the last customers waiting for power to be restored are, of course, getting impatient.
Tulsa is under an EMSA medical heat alert. Paramedics say they're seeing an unprecedented number of calls.
We know a lot of people will probably be doing storm debris cleanup, trimming trees. It's just, super important that folks, A, are pre-hydrating. Hydrate today if you're planning to be outside tomorrow.
The high humidity is making the already warm temperatures seem hotter. Paramedics say their biggest concern right now, heat exhaustion and heat stroke.
As temperatures climb near triple digits this week, drivers need to take the weather into account before they hit the road. AAA says Oklahoma is second highest in the country for children dying from heat stroke after being left in vehicles. Experts say to always look before you lock, and if you see someone trapped in a car, call 911.
It doesn't happen to negligible parents. It happens to well-meaning people. They just run in somewhere, they forget their child is in there.
AAA says it's also a good idea to check your battery since the heat can wear it out so quickly, and always have water and jumper cables in your car just in case the vehicle dies.
Well, lots of people are still out burning tree limbs and other debris from the recent storm damage. Remember, it is illegal to do that inside Tulsa city limits, and it can also be dangerous. Hillcrest's Burn Center has been seeing patients who got burned while burning brush.
Owasso residents have an extra week to drop off their tree limbs. The site at East 5th Avenue and South Main there in Owasso near the recycling center will be open through July 1st. Curbside service for debris runs through next Friday, but bundles can't be longer than 4 feet. Crews will come pick up the limbs on their regular trash day. Meanwhile, Broken Arrow City crews will start picking up limbs today. Those branches will also need to be in 4-foot bundles and put out by the curb. Recycling pickup routes will not run during this time, so don't put your blue card out until next week. Trash pickup will follow its normal schedule. Recycling pickup will start again then on July 3rd.
A heads up for parents and students. Tulsa Public Schools is resuming its summer programming today. TPS says the schedules and sites may have changed for its summer cafe, academic boot camps, and other programming. School leaders say families should check the district's website or social media for any updates. TPS says district offices will also be open, but diploma pickup is still delayed.